You're an entrepreneur ready to conquer the Brazilian market. You've got a killer product, a solid business plan, and the drive to succeed. But there's one tiny detail that could make or break your venture: your tax structure. Don't worry, I'm about to demystify the Brazilian tax maze and help you navigate it. I'm Ricardo, and today I'm taking you into the world of Simples Nacional, Lucro Presumido, and Lucro Real. So hold on, because this ride through Brazil's tax landscape is anything but simples. See what I did there? Let's start with a hard truth. Choosing the wrong tax regime in Brazil is like wearing flip-flops to climb Mount Everest. It's painful, dangerous, and you'll probably end up paying way more than you should. First up, let's talk Simples Nacional. Despite the name, it's not just for simpletons. This regime is the darling of small businesses and startups, designed to make life easier for companies with annual revenue of up to 4.8 million reais. It's like the easy mode of Brazilian taxation. One payment slip, called the DAS, covers up to 8 different taxes. These include corporate income tax, social contribution on net profit, PIS, COFINS, IPI, ICMS, ISS, and even employers' social security contribution. It's an alphabet soup of taxes, all in one convenient package. But beware, not every business qualifies for this tax advantage. You need to be a micro enterprise, a ME, a small business, EPP, or individual micro entrepreneur, MEI. Your activity must be on the approved list, and you can't have any shareholders living abroad or be part of any other company's capital stock. It's like an exclusive club, but instead of a velvet rope, there's a lot of paperwork. Next, we have lucro presumido, or presumed profit. Don't let the name fool you. The Brazilian government isn't psychic. They just assume a certain percentage of your revenue is profit, and they tax you based on that. It's kind of like your grandmother who always thinks you're hungry and overfeeds you at every visit. This regime works well for companies with revenue of up to 78 million reais and profit margins above 32%. There's a caveat though. PIS and COFINS are 2 taxes that are calculated cumulatively. That means your purchases don't give you the right to claim credits and reduce your PIS and COFINS payable. It's like a no-return policy on your taxes. Plus, you'll be dealing with monthly collections of PIS, COFINS, ISS, ICMS, and IPI if applicable, while IRPJ and CSLL are collected quarterly. It's a tax buffet, and you're invited to feast every month. Last but not least, we have Lucro Real, or real profit. This is the heavyweight champion of Brazilian tax regimes. It's complex, it's demanding, but for some businesses, it's the only way to go. If your annual revenue exceeds 78 million reais, congratulations. You've made it to the big leagues. And Lucro Real is your new best friend. What's interesting about it is that Lucro Real bases your corporate income tax and social contribution on net profit on your actual profit. It's like a tax reality show. What you see is what you get. The higher your profitability, the more taxes you pay. But if you're having a bad year and incur a loss, you're off the hook for that period. It's the Brazilian tax system's version of you win some, you lose some. Now, you might be thinking, great, but how do I choose? Well, it's not just about revenue. You need to consider your profit margins, your business sector, and even your shareholder structure. It's like picking the perfect Brazilian barbecue. You need to know your cuts, your seasoning, and your cooking method to get it just right. For instance, if you're in the financial sector dealing with factoring or have tax benefits like exemption or reduction, Lucro Real is your only option. It's like being vegetarian at a churrascaria. You don't get to choose, but you make the best of it. Remember, choosing the wrong tax regime can put your business on the hook for money that you don't necessarily have to pay. So, don't go alone. Always consult with a Brazilian accountant before making your choice. These guys are like the sommeliers of the tax world. They know which regime pairs best with your business. So if you're a small startup dreaming of being the next big app or a multinational corporation expanding into Brazil, understanding these tax regimes is crucial. It can mean the difference between a thriving business and one that's constantly fighting an uphill battle against the taxman. But hey, don't let all this talk about tax dampen your entrepreneurial spirit. Brazil is a land of opportunity, and with the right knowledge and guidance, you can navigate its entire tax system like a pro. Remember, in the world of business, it's not just about making money, it's about keeping it too. This is Ricardo reminding you that in the jungle of Brazilian taxation, the smartest entrepreneur survives and thrives. Until next time, stay smart, stay savvy, and may your profits always exceed your presumed ones.